Attention Shakira fans! The Barranquillera has just delivered one of the saddest news from her tour. If you want to know why she had to cancel her concert in San Antonio and how the social situation in the United States also affected her show in Los Angeles, stay until the end of this video. Like it, share this video with other fans who need to know the truth, and subscribe so you don't miss any updates about this tour that has touched the hearts of millions. Shakira's fans received news that broke their hearts as much as their idols. The Barranquillera announced the cancellation of the show scheduled for Friday night in San Antonio, Texas, part of her successful world tour, Las Mujeres Ya No Lloran. This event, which was already completely sold out, was suspended at the last minute due to a reason that took everyone by surprise. Structural problems with the concert infrastructure provided by a third party responsible for supporting the stage and the technical production of the event. With the honesty she is known for, Shakira did not hesitate to personally address her fans through social media. In an emotional and direct post, she deeply regretted that her audience could not enjoy the concert they had been waiting for and for which there were no tickets left. The artist explained that, despite her efforts and commitment to each of her fans, her performance in each city depends on a local company that must guarantee the necessary conditions to set up the show, and in this case, that company failed to meet what was promised. With a broken heart, she informed that she was forced to reschedule the Friday show in San Antonio. After a detailed review of the infrastructure and failing to meet safety standards, they decided to suspend the event. "My priority will always be your safety," Shakira wrote. The cancellation not only generated frustration among her followers but also a wave of understanding and support, seeing that the singer took responsibility for something that was not directly her fault but faced it with courage and empathy. The Colombian star confessed to feeling deeply sad about what happened, especially because it was a decision beyond her control. "It is very regrettable and painful to have to cancel because of a third party that did not fulfill their duties," she expressed. Another blow was the cancellation in Los Angeles. But the problems did not end there. Days later, another setback shook the singer's artistic schedule. The show planned for June 20th at the SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles was also cancelled, this time for completely different but equally impactful reasons. The street riots that broke out in various parts of California as a response to immigration measures pushed by the Trump administration, reignited by new judicial decisions affecting thousands of families. Mass protests and street tension led to the temporary suspension of multiple cultural and artistic events. Shakira and Meghan Markle, each in their own field, were forced to cancel important commitments in the city. For the Barranquillera singer, the situation was doubly hard. She not only had to deal with logistical problems at her shows but also with an explosive social climate affecting the communities she has always been committed to. The promoter of the Las Mujeres tour, Ya No Lloran, confirmed that the event planned for the SoFi Stadium will be rescheduled for August 4th at the same venue and with the same enthusiasm, assuring that all tickets already purchased will be honored. "Thank you for your patience. We are working to guarantee a safe, unforgettable, and worthy experience for you," the official statement said. Since the beginning of her tour in February 2025, Shakira has shown why she is one of the most beloved artists on the planet. Las Mujeres, Ya No Lloran, is not only the name of her album and tour but also a deep emotional statement of what she has experienced through her process of breakup, transformation, and empowerment. And it is precisely that honesty that has connected her with millions of followers who have accompanied her in every city, every stage, and every fall she has turned into a song. The Barranquillera has not hesitated to speak publicly about the situation of migrants in the United States, a subject close to her heart that, as a global public figure, she has chosen to bring visibility to. "My heart is with all the people fighting for fair treatment, for staying united as a family, for living without fear," she said in one of her latest virtual appearances, showing solidarity with the victims of immigration raids and family separation policies. Las Mujeres, Ya No Lloran began on February 11, 2025, in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It has been a resounding success in every city visited, with a high-level production, a repertoire full of anthems, and a stage presence that has been praised by critics. This tour represents much more for Shakira than a return to the stage. It is a celebration of resilience, personal rebirth, and female power in all its forms. However, as has been shown in recent weeks, not everything has been easy. Between structural failures beyond her team's control, social unrest, and a highly demanding schedule, the artist has had to face a series of challenges that would test anyone. Still, she remains strong, with a clear voice and an open heart. There are things beyond our control, but what I will never stop doing is fighting to be with you and give you all that I am on stage, she recently affirmed. Wait a moment. If this topic is impacting you as much as it is us, support us with a like right now, subscribe so you don't miss more updates on this emotional and complicated tour, and share this video with your friends and networks so more people find out what is really happening with Shakira and her concerts in the United States. We continue with all the details you can't miss. Beyond the stage lights, perfectly synchronized choreographies, and the crowd's euphoric screams, Shakira is living a tour that has been emotionally more complex than expected. Every artist, especially world-class ones, carries an immense responsibility. They must not only offer a flawless show but also meet the expectations of thousands of people who, in many cases, have waited years to see them live. For Shakira, that is not a superficial commitment. She has shown it with every post on her social networks, with every apology message, and with every gesture of empathy toward her followers. The cancellation of the show in San Antonio, Texas, was not only a change in tour logistics but a painful experience where the artist was forced to carry the collective disappointment caused by a failure beyond her team's control. The stage that should have been ready to receive the Barranquillera that night had structural problems compromising the safety of the audience, technical team, and herself. Faced with this reality, the only responsible option was to reschedule the event, even if that meant facing a crowd already waiting with tickets in hand. Shakira, far from hiding behind impersonal statements, decided to face it with the truth. And that gesture, though brave, also reveals how heavy it can be for an artist of her caliber to take responsibility for mistakes she did not make. On the other hand, the social unrest shaking California has added an additional layer of tension. Massive protests, energetic marches, and a general atmosphere of uncertainty have altered the cultural dynamics of key cities like Los Angeles, San Francisco, and San Diego. In this context, public safety has become unpredictable, and organizing a massive event like a concert at SoFi Stadium became an unnecessary risk. Therefore, postponing the June 20th show to August 4th was not only a decision by the promoter, it was a sign of respect for the social context and for the thousands of attendees who could be exposed to possible disturbances. Don't leave without leaving your like, subscribe to the channel to follow all the real news others don't tell you, and share this video with other fans who deserve to know the truth behind the show that could not happen. See you in the next video, because women no longer cry, but here we continue telling what really hurts.